First, the top news headlines. Disappointment and resentment over denial of party ticket, common phenomenon in time of elections, not a particular case of BJP, says President BJP Manipur Pradesh A. Sharda. BJP candidate M. Prithviraj expresses gratitude to party leaders for giving him party ticket, assures to work for development of Moirang constituency with dedication. India reports 2.09 lakh new COVID-19 cases with 871 deaths in last 24 hours. Recovery rate improved to 94.37. Hello and a very good evening. You're watching the Mami TV English News Bulletin. I'm ALBINA RIAMEI. President of BJP Manipur Pradesh A. Sharda has asserted that disappointment and resentment over denial of party ticket is a common phenomenon in time of elections, and it does not happen only with BJP. Sharda said this in an address to the public after the release of names of BJP candidates for the ensuing state assembly elections. She further stated that the party conducted survey and sought opinions from the party workers before finalizing the candidates, after which the party gave the tickets to candidates whom it considers to be competent and responsible with an objective to work collectively to ensure majority win in the upcoming elections, she said. The state BJP president also stated that there isn't any issue with members of the party quitting. Despite their resignation from the party out of disappointment, BJP will continue to exist, A. Sharda added. She further reiterated that the Saffron Party will get absolute majority by winning more than 40 seats.
Aduga loinana hojikse akoi ticket lauthoba matung sida akoi tongan ba akoi gi pendabagi kholau kaya ma adumak adum thoklai masidi akoi BJP khaktagi oiba anauba thodok natte masi mamangai dagi adum chatnaraga lakpa rajniti gi adumak akoi gi chatnabi oina leiba haiba tare ticket lauthopa matamda akoi gi soidana akoi gi Prajagi pen rabi kholau ma lakpa haiba sidi adumak akoi laknai aduna masagi akoi gi hariba prajagi kholau sidai sida akoi na haining basi kaino haiba matamda akoi democracy chatpa lebak ni lamdam ni aduna akoi se magi democratic right adu so dum akoi tawam thokoda dum tawbada akoi kasu thoidokna akoi hainingai leite aduga masimakna akoi gi party gi lairiba party gi Pibamda yamna sohangani haiba adugumba poti laite.
BJP candidate of Moirang Assembly constituency in the upcoming 12 assembly elections, M. Prithviraj, has stated that he is contesting the elections with a sole objective of ushering in inclusive development in Moirang constituency to make it a unique constituency. Prithviraj was speaking exclusive to Mami TV after the announcement of names of BJP candidates yesterday. The BJP candidate expressed gratitude to BJP national leaders for believing in him and giving him the party ticket. He will focus on development and contest the elections. His agenda in previous elections too has always been development, Prithviraj said. Seeking support from the people of the constituency, he assured that he will dedicatedly work for significant development of the constituency and make it stand out from other constituencies if he wins the elections.
Bharatiya Janata Party ki honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, Party President Shri J.P. Nadda ji, Honorable Home Minister, Honorable Chief Minister Shri N. Biren Singh ji, the Honorable President Manipur BJP State Union, Madam A. Sharda Devi, Loina na, Central Election Committee de yaubirba member kuding mapu hanbalik na ina ngamkai leitna taga prophonguk chari ki wakhalda ngasagi kanagumba mana leader mana istagi to har matamda loina ma ekta chakande aduga aina su yemu matamda mood of akoi ki constituency oina moirang oina haida matamda aina BJP changda su aina tha humari anai homework to matumda research to matumda prajagi mood change matamda ya BJP rom de loin swing jalaiba ramdi प्रजाना पामसी गवर्नमेंट पाइरगदबा अखोगी कनोसे पार्टी से पामे ना बीजेपी दा गवर्नमेंट आदा सेंटर दसु स्टेट दसु लेबनिना अदुगी मोगी अप्रूवल लौ चंगजाबने लाइरिबा मैम सिदा हौजी हाना की लेबे एमएलए की वर्कर्स इन नसु पृथ्वीराज ओइनदी पामबा अदुबु पृथ्वीराज कांग्रेस ओइनदी पामदबा ना बीजेपी गवर्नमेंट लाकदबनिना अदुना अदो एरिया दु दा खरा अमा सम 5-10% गुमा or 15% 20% maximum खाइदो खरग सुदु मया बदम बीजेपी दा लेहोगनी अचर कथा जबली and the web से बीजेपी की वेब ओइना तौ अदुनि अतोप पार्टी की वेब तिथु तो लेते अनाइना आई थर्ड जनरेशन कांग्रेसमैन नि अदा इन तोल कुम तंदा कांग्रेस लोइना मगदम लेंगदना आई दमक दम लेंबी होई लेबी होई माइ तौदना हजिक सुदु मदुगी अचर कथा जबदु दम मरमदी श्री नरेंद्र मोदी की पॉलिटिक्स सु याना डेवलपमेंट बेस्ड विकास द बेस्ड तौबा होइबनिना प्रजाना याम अपीलिंग होइबा हाइबतारे
India reported 2.09 lakh new COVID-19 cases with 871 deaths in the last 24 hours, according to data released by Union Health Ministry. The active case load now stood at 18.31 lakh, while the recovery rate marginally rose to 94.37%. The weekly and daily positivity rates stood at 15.77 and 15.75% respectively. The active cases constitute 4.43% of the country's total positive cases. With 2.62 lakh patients recovered in the last 24 hours, the cumulative tally of recovered patients has crossed 3.89 crore across the country. So far, with the administration of more than 28 lakh vaccine doses in the last 24 hours, India's COVID-19 vaccination coverage exceeded 166.03 crore. On the other hand, the Election Commission will meet today to assess the COVID-19 situation in the 5 poll-going states and decide on whether to continue the ban on physical rallies. The Commission may also decide on whether fresh relaxations can be extended to political parties and candidates in holding physical campaigning events. District Election Officer and Deputy Commissioner of Imphal East District, Kumanthem Daina Devi, has directed all government employees who have been assigned election duty and have completed 90 days after second dose COVID vaccination to have precautionary or booster dose during February 1 to 3 in the DC office complex, Porompat. A dedicated medical team will be stationed for 3 days from February 1 at the same venue. The DEO also directed those employees who have not taken any dose and whose second dose is due to have the required dose. Another dedicated team has been stationed at the SP office complex, Porompat, for vaccination of police personnel from today till February 4, DEO or DC Kumanthem Daina further informed. Chief Judicial Magistrate, Imphal West, Yangkom Somorjit has passed away in a tragic road mishap near Uningkong, Thoubal district yesterday. He met with an accident while returning from his hometown Kakching to his posting place, Imphal. He is survived by his wife and 3 minor children. Law fraternity has expressed deep shock and sadness over his sudden and untimely demise. Chief Justice of High Court of Manipur, judges of District Judiciary, members of Bar and many others attended a condolence ceremony held at Chairap Court Complex at 10:45 a.m. today. The gathering paid floral tribute to the mortal remains of Somorjit and prayed for the departed soul to rest in peace at the heavenly abode. Somorjit was one of the successful candidates of Manipur Civil Services examination, and he joined as Sub-Deputy Collector in December 2012. But in the following year, that is 2013, he joined the Manipur Judicial Service. His first posting was Civil Judge Junior Division or Judicial Magistrate First Class More. Later, he was transferred to High Court of Manipur as Deputy Registrar Judicial. In the year 2017, he was transferred on promotion and posted as Civil Judge Senior Division, Imphal East. In 2020, he was again transferred and posted as Chief Judicial Magistrate, Imphal West. District Administration Thangnopal, in an order, has restricted Myanmar nationals from entering India through More border town till February 7, 2022. According to the order, the restriction was imposed in view of the upsurge in COVID-19 cases, including cases of the Omicron variant in Myanmar's Tamu town bordering More town in the past few days. Meanwhile, a team of commando led by ASP Law and Order More Sukumar along with volunteers of HTC and KSO conducted a drive and made Myanmar nationals selling goods in More town return to Myanmar today. The step was taken up to contain the spread of dreaded coronavirus, the other added. BJP candidate of Nungba Assembly constituency in the upcoming 12 state assembly elections, Dinganglung Allies Dipu Gangmai, has expressed gratitude to state and national BJP leaders for giving him the party ticket. Speaking to media persons at a press meet held at his residence at Tarung today, Dinganglung Gangmai thanked Prime Minister Narendra Modi, BJP national leaders and President of BJP Manipur Pradesh, A. Sharda Devi, for believing in him and giving him the party ticket. He assured that he will work relentlessly for significant development of Nungba constituency. Dinganglung Gangmai stated that his faith in slogan of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Biswas, made him step into politics by resigning from Indian administrative service.
Ahongba pamba nungba esida pamba singbu mi miyam hojikti ama ekhoi punminnaraga lingjen manana ekhoi se ahongba se nungba esida proxy haiba se mi miyam bu appeal tawjabani nokhoi gi ama ekhoina physically chalaga thengnaba ngamdrasu nokhoi gi yamna maman tangaba vote to ekhoi BJP da pibiraga handakti nungba AC se Congress gi regime dagi 2 decades continues oina lakpase akoi AC se cycle se akoi thugairasi akoi ahongbase purakningai honaminarasi.
Cultural Preservation Center CPC Manipur observed the 35th Maicho Ningsing Numit Maicho Memorial Day at Gandhi Memorial Hall today. Speaking on the occasion, national and international awardee M. Sana termed it unfortunate that there is lack of discipline among the youth in today's generation, stating that elders in the family as a Maicho must discipline the youths. He said that it will be the only step to preserve the age-old culture and tradition of the society. M. Sana also stated that the observance was organized with an objective to promote peaceful coexistence among different communities in the state.
Ahadda haiba agang da tadaba taksi khasi daidaba lubak bakhub daidaba agak chaudaba mayam asidagi ahal laban siga se warak wate bidaba baichau sakna adi baichu pureba purabi duba dubi bayam siga sibu makutaga sibak saisu je pairaga ahi sibak tak ju higaga pacha basu yab da khada do saida do labda pasi le basik bi tabi duksi da chara da higbido hibidaga da haiba nugeba padaba se lore harga hariba function se daki sahi 31st January 2022 se paktok.
Two books entitled Korongi Chaitheng and M. Konguliba, written by M. Sana and M. Maino, respectively, were released on the occasion. Gifts were also presented to elderly persons as part of the observance. The 15th Foundation Day of International Peace and Social Advancement IPSA Taubal branch was celebrated by organizing a one-day free health camp at the senior citizens home at Wangbal today. President of IPSA headquarters T. Birjit, President of IPSA Taubal branch Biswazit Akoizam, Vice President of IPSA headquarters Akoizam Sanjoy Mitay, General Secretary Wairopam Guneshwar, DPM of District Health Society Taubal CG Basanta, and IRDEO Wangbal Project Director Admin S. Budha Mitay were present at the function. Health of the senior citizens was examined during the camp, and those who needed treatment were given treatment. Medicines were also distributed free of cost. The IPSA Taubal branch would pay special attention to health, education and environment in the district, the speaker said. President of IPSA headquarters T. Birjit said IPSA, in association with other like-minded organizations, has always been taking active role in all state issues. The organization also been working toward strengthening the bond of brotherhood among the people of Thai Hills and the Valley, Birjit said. Democratic Students Alliance Manipur organized its 76th blood donation program on the theme Blood for Student Community and the People at Janim's Blood Bank today. Speaking to media persons on the sidelines, Health and Environment Secretary of Desam, Oinam Sujakanta said Desam has been organizing the blood donation program since 2002, the year the association was founded. He said that today's blood donation camp was organized in connection with the foundation celebration of the association on January 3. Around 80 members of Desam are donating blood at 3 different blood banks as part of the camp, stating that blood is the most invaluable gift one human can give to another human. Sujakanta said that there is no harm in donating blood. He also expressed the need to develop and set up more blood banks to address the shortage of blood in the state.
Iraisa khudingmakna iramdam asida watpadagi khudong thiragadaba anabasing khudong thiragadaba miyosinggi thawai kananabagidamag iramdam asida watpa leitanabagidamagta sang naina khoi donate tausi khudol tamsi ngasi manipurda awaba leire habasi masana taraba mangda leiraba ikhoigi khwaidegena chawba problem amani maram asina lengakna amadi hospital tawiriba private maruina private hospital tawiriba singna masi yengsan birakanda awatpa leitanaba private hospital sing asida anamana imphal mayolda leiba private hospital sing asida leiba blood bank sing asi achauba masigi chapchaba blood bank amoi bagi chapchaba madugi criteria suna thambinaba lenga ki mijeng su singsanjai.
In connection with Ajali Ka Mahotsav, a play produced by Manipuri Ensemble Theatre Complex, Langthabal Urubangam, was presented at the auditorium of Jawaharlal Nehru Manipuri Dance Academy, Imphal yesterday. The play is produced under the aegis of Art and Culture Department under the scheme of Chief Minister Gi Artist Ki Singhi Tengbang. The play is directed by Khetri Jugindro. Director of Art and Culture L. Kishorjit Singh, Chairman of Theatre Centre Manipur Warepa Naba, and Chairman of Cultural Workers and Activists Forum Manipur Buddha Chingtham were chief guests, president and guest of honor respectively. Speaking on the occasion, Director L. Kishorjit said it is gratifying to learn that despite so much disadvantages due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the artists have been able to complete the rare production and present it to the audience. He hoped that many more of such plays would be produced by the artists in future. B. Ruchida Sharma has been re-elected as the National General Secretary of Rashtriya Lok Jana Shakti Party. National President of the party, Pashupati Kumar Paras, has issued an order in this regard. Another 3 committee members have also been elected. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said discussions in the budget session of Parliament should not be overtaken by the state elections ahead. The opposition has already made it clear that it will raise the report that claims the government bought Pegasus spyware as part of a defense deal with Israel. Prime Minister in his traditional pre-session comments said that elections keep happening, but the budget session is very important. He also said that due to elections, the discussions in Parliament are impacted, but elections have their own place. They will continue, and open discussion is needed in Parliament as the budget sets the tone for the whole year. The BJP-led government is set to face attacks from several opposition parties over new allegations linked to the controversial Israeli spyware Pegasus, he added. The Modi government is committed to the sustainable development of the Northeast, and the current phase of improvement in connectivity and infrastructure in the region will prove to be a golden chapter in India's growth story, President Ramnath Kovind said today. Addressing the joint sitting of both houses of parliament at the beginning of the budget session, President Kovind also said that it is a matter of pride for the country that all the capitals of the northeastern states are now being brought on the railway map. The president also said that basic amenities and economic opportunities are being developed at every level. President Kovind further mentioned that a new airport is being set up at Holong Holongi near Itanagar and a modern new terminal has recently been opened at the Maharaja Bir Bikram Airport in Tripura. He said this development of the Northeast will prove to be a golden chapter in India's growth story. Afghanistan's public universities closed since the Taliban seized power in August will reopen in February, the Taliban acting higher education minister said on Sunday. The minister did not specify whether female students would be able to return. Universities in warmer provinces will reopen from February 2, while those in colder areas would reopen on February 26. The minister Sheikh Abdul Baki Haqqani told. He did not say what arrangements, if any, would be made for female students. In the past, Taliban officials have suggested that women could be taught in separate classes. So far, the Taliban government has reopened high schools for boys only in most parts of the country. Some private universities have reopened, but in many cases, female students have not been able to return to classes. Before we end the bulletin, the top news headlines once again. Disappointment and resentment over denial of party ticket, common phenomenon in the time of elections, not a particular case of BJP, says President BJP Manipur Pradesh A. Sharda. BJP candidate M. Prithviraj expresses gratitude to party leaders for giving him party ticket, assures to work for development of Moirang constituency with dedication. India reports 2.09 lakh new COVID-19 cases with 871 deaths in last 24 hours. Recovery rate improves to 94.37. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us. Have a great evening.